Nnamdi Kanu reveals the evil minds of traitors in Biafran struggle. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and Radio Biafran director, has lambasted traitors who went against Odumegwu Ojukwu during the Biafran War. Nnamdi Kanu wondered the reason Nnamdi Azikiwe will call his own people fighting for survival rebels, going ahead to encourage the world to starve his children to death by denying them aid. Last night, I kept pondering what our eternal leader, Dim Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, must have gone through in his young, brilliant mind when over 50 years ago he had to confront not only the might of a British government intent on the examination of the Igbo race, but also a global conspiracy against the emergence of Biafran led by turncoat, weak-minded Igbo, Ijaw and Ibibio men. These traitors were to all intents and purposes recruited and groomed as agents of British neocolonialism to subdue, oppress and subjugate their own people, something that still obtained till this very day, only this time via the mindset of a roundly primitive and developmentally regressive Fulani Janjaweed hegemonic tendency, as if confronting the very formidable British neo-colonial machinery and global diplomatic clout wasn't enough trouble for the Biafran leader. He also had to contend with enemies within his own ranks. Local backstabbers, envious traitors, sellouts and efulefus led by Dr. Azikiwe, Zik Ukpabi, Asika, Ifejuna, et al. Ganged up against him for no reason. Ojukwu only crime was trying to free them and the rest of the Easterners from the doom Nigeria had unleashed on them, having witnessed over 300,000 men, women and children of Igbo extraction slaughtered in cold blood in Fulani Janjaweed controlled Boko people of northern Nigeria. Do you know some Igbo Efulefus then and their children now still blame Ojukwu for the 1966 Hausa Fulani slaughter of 300,000 Igbos in the north that precipitated the Biafran War, instead of blaming those that carried out the mass slaughter of their own people. They were busy blaming the only man who was courageous enough to try and save them. Incredible, isn't it? Zig called his own people fighting for survival rebels. He went as far as encouraging the world to starve his children to death by denying them aid. This is how the evil minds of the traitors works. When you sit down to consider, as I have done, what Ojukwu endured, your life for him will increase a millionfold, and only then will you understand that trying to lead an ungrateful set of people is the most difficult job on this earth. If in doubt, ask Moses and Ojukwu what they endured at the hand of Israelites and Biafran respectively. Thank you for listening to this news. Wow. History is good. History is good. It's very good. You see, no wonder our federal government made it compulsory that there should be no teaching of history in school, so that we will not be enlightened about what actually happened during the war, and also so I will not be enlightened on what transpired between the Igbos and the federal troop. You see? But thank God for self-development. Thank God for the media. Thank God for the internet that has opened our eyes to see the truth. If not for the internet, how do we know? If not for the media, how do we know? To God be the glory for this development. This is bad. This is bad. So the Zik that we are all praising all the while is even behind those that dealt with our brothers. The Zik that that most of the Igbos are praising is even among those that plotted the killing of Indigo during the Biafran War. He concurred and he supported the starving of his own children, his own people, Indigo. He concurred and connived with Gowon. Oh, well, he's no more. I think he has faced his judgment already. You see, and what Zik did then is still happening now. It's still happening now because I wonder, just like Nnamdi Kanu have just said, that he wonder what Ojukwu actually went through, bearing all of these pains for the people that he was fighting for. The same thing Ojukwu went through is what Nnamdi Kanu is going through now. Because Nnamdi Kanu, to me, Nnamdi Kanu is bearing the pains. Despite the threats, the allegation, the insults, the names they called him, he kept bearing. The threats, he kept bearing, not minding. Just he kept working to see that Biafran freedom is actualized. Oh, that is life for you. I'm happy. I'm happy that I now know about this. I'm very happy that I now know about this. So, my viewers, how do you feel concerning this issue? What is in your mind? Deem it fit to come into this issue and leave your own comments. Strike on the red subscribe button and also the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.